Hello. Welcome to the Chillin on radio program. This is Dap. I hope you guys are having a good time. Since many of you have kind of rightfully been complaining about how since we moved to Norway, we no longer have a track list. I'm going to try to, in no order and inconsistently, back announce the songs that I'm playing. And that's about as good as you'll get. The first joint I played, Give 'Em Hell, OG Mako featuring Key. Everything those two dudes have been making has been very, very good to listen to for the brain. Top in the Trash, Gucci Mane, Chief Keef. They had a mixtape that came out 2 to 3, 4 weeks ago. Listen to it. AraabMuzik, Make It Happen, which is off Electronic Dream, probably one of my favorite albums the last few years. Very, very weird album. And the Young Leash with Frito Santana Sorry remix is another song that I played. So there you go. Can't complain anymore. We got AraabMuzik on the show today. Exciting and fun news. Lakutis should be coming by as well. For those of you tuning in to hear our beloved Despot, he is still on tour with Run the Jewels and Rat King. I know he was in California a few days ago, so he's most likely dead at this point. Either him alone or everyone on the tour bus is dead, which is terrible. I've just been refreshing my my news feeds, waiting to hear about it, and then I can just tweet some really, really timely, RIPs. Hashtag RIP and then hashtag first. I'm trying to be the first person to RIP my friends when they die in this bus crash.
Yeah, man.
The key to good radio, you got to keep saying intermittently to let the listeners know that you are in fact still there doing the radio show. What else can I talk to you guys about? Oh, also for those of you tuning in expecting the a episode about New York City politics, that is in fact not happening. It's happening next week on the 25th. We have an old and good friend of mine, Mohammed Khan, will be here. He's been a political director for Zephyr Teachout, who ran against Cuomo, and did actually pretty well. Got about 35% of the vote, super unexpected. And Laura Namias, a friend of mine as well, who's been on the show before in a previous iteration of East Coast Radio, and is now a reporter at Capital New York, who does a lot of good work. They will be in here next week talking about stuff that most of you probably don't care about either because you're morons. You have other things that you're more interested in. You don't live in New York. I guess those are all valid. I mean, who cares? There's not really that much that politics can change, considering how many people there are in terms of unchecked population. The influence of money in politics is so great that I guess caring about elections and stuff isn't that important. But I guess we're not just talking about elected officials. But I also plan on talking about the MTA, which just announced a couple possible schemes for a fare hike for next year, which I guess I'll talk about since I don't really have anything else to say. They're either going to keep the price of the Metro cards at $250 per single ride and remove all the bonus that you get when you buy a number of rides on a Metro card, or they're keeping the bonus and they're raising the price of each fare to $275. It comes out to anywhere from 5 to 10 cents cheaper technically with the bonuses, but I guess the mental block of not having to raise the individual fares is pretty strong. So who knows, I remember I was reading AM New York, right? One of those free newspapers right when they first began, I guess 10 years ago, and I was getting on the train on 179th Street. And I remember there was a little tiny article about how the MTA had this really big surplus. And I remember I didn't do any of the things I said I was going to do, but I was like, this is funny because I bet in a couple years I'm going to read another article in some other newspaper and it's just going to say MTA in huge debt considering fare hike. And I wish I had kept up with it. I was like, come on, you got to keep following the story and try to figure out what's going to happen, that all the money's going to go away, and then all of a sudden you just read another article about how the MTA is broke and you just accept it. And I didn't do any of that stuff. I'm sure there wasn't anything too interesting. I know the state takes $20 or $30 million a year from the MTA's budget and uses it for other stuff that has nothing to do with the city or the working class people or whoever takes the train. I guess everybody takes the train. That's all I got to say about that. Chillin' Island. No Wave Radio. AraabMuzik coming up, folks.
Yo.
Chillin' Island.
Yo.
No Wave Radio. Welcome back. Here with Lakutis.
Yo.
We're hanging, banging. That was Shy Glizzy featuring Bobby Shmurda. Celebration. Bobby Shmurda's really good at dancing, and I like a lot of his songs.
Yeah.
Shy Glizzy is one of my favorite new young rappers from DC, DMV, baby.
Yeah.
Also, as I promised, because people keep complaining because they don't know what any of the songs are, and I guess they want to steal the song, so I'm trying to back announce songs that I play, which is mad annoying. I might cancel that plan. I also played Young Thug featuring Pee Wee Longway. I got a new Ron Browse Tony Yayo song that I actually really like. Lakutis thinks that they keep meeting each other at the second stringer rap parties and like, yo, we should do a joint together. And
I love both those guys. I love Yayo so much.
So
I love Yayo and Ron Browse so much, actually.
Double love. Duality loving.
Who do you love more, Ron Browse or Yayo?
Ron.
Who are you a bigger fan of? Really?
That's tough. No, I don't know.
That's a tough call.
I don't know. That is a tough call. A tough, uninteresting call.
I still never listened to the shit with Danny and Yayo.
Oh, it's really good. A couple of really good
good
songs on there.
Yeah, damn. I love both those guys.
That EP.
You
What's
think
it
Ron
called?
Browse?
Hawaiian Snow or something.
You think
like
Ron
that.
Browse and Yayo will do a tape?
I don't see why not is my answer.
What are the circumstances of that song? What was that song off of? Why they got that song together?
With the song I played, why did it happen?
Yeah.
I don't know. We already
So it's probably
conjectured about it.
That's probably the first song of the mixtape.
They're probably gonna wait to see the streets' reaction to the song, which will inevitably be no reaction. And, they'll continue.
Nah.
Don't say that. I'm giving up on Raw Denim. If you've been listening to the show, there's been a lot of Raw Denim talk.
You've been talking a lot about that?
Nah, maybe once or twice. It might have been another thing that I do that I talk about it on. But
damn, I wonder if
I have
people think
talked into
that's cool when
microphones
they
about
hear it
Raw
on the
Denim.
radio.
Nah, I mean, if they think anything I say is cool, they definitely must be huge losers. If they're like, damn, Dap is so cool. The things he talks about are so cool.
What are you wearing now? You're wearing some crazy shit right now.
Yeah, I'm wearing some, it's this brand, Creep.
It looks like it's made out of a Muppet.
They're like felt sweatpants with lining, but they have like they have like the belt loops and a zipper and a button up.
Yeah, this shit is kind of dope.
Creep.
It's
a Japanese
red on the
brand.
inside.
It's cool. I like them. They're fun.
They're soft.
They're a lot of fun. So I bought like APCs like a year and a half ago, and I don't really wear jeans anymore. I haven't for a couple years. So it's like, let me wear jeans. And then I had some small amount of money at that time, which I don't really have anymore. So I was like, I'll buy these jeans that people say are the jeans to buy or whatever. So then I buy these APCs, and they're they're raw denim and they're super thick, and I didn't like that. And don't even know why I bought them. I should have just been like, yeah, these aren't things I wear. But then it means like they get soft and shit. So that did happen. I did like the way they look, but long story short, I didn't know how much they fucking stretch. APCs especially stretch like a bunch, so you're supposed to size down or size 2 probably. I just bought my size at the time, which is not even I lost mad weight since then. So basically I bought 32s that probably stretched to 33s or 34s, and I'm now like at 29. So the shits didn't fit anymore. I sold the shit on eBay, and then some kid came and picked it up, which is against the rules of eBay. So I basically turned eBay into Craigslist and sold some Chinese kid from Chinatown my APCs. So like 2 hours after the auction ended, the kids at my door stepped. It was funny. I saved a little bit on transaction fees. But now I've been looking into what else to get and shit, and I'm like, fuck this. You know what? I've decided that I'm just going to get Levi's like 510s or 511s. I don't remember which one's which, and I think 510s are too tight.
510s are the really tight joints.
Yeah, so I'm probably not getting that. But I don't remember how Levi's fit anymore. I don't think I give a fuck.
They
about
don't.
That shit anymore.
I mean, the 511s and the 510s are like mostly pretty stretchy.
They're stretchy, right? They get the spandex.
They got the ones that's all cotton, but
what?
It's lit. I don't know.
I don't know. We saw John Caramanica at that party, and I was like, he wrote it. I mean, I'm doing it because he told me to. But he was like, I was like, what do you wear? Because he wrote some article about it.
Because he told you.
And he was like, oh, I just wear Levi's. And then I was like, oh. And then I was thinking about it, and I was like, I should do that. First of all, I don't really wear. It's not like You have jeans. You wear them all the time. Probably gonna wear them like constantly, right?
I mean, last year I just only wore sweatpants and then shorts.
That is true.
I just went between shorts and sweatpants. I
yeah.
never wore jeans.
That sounds so cool though that I don't even want to talk about.
Yeah, it was lit.
that makes everything I just
Everybody's
said
always wearing jeans and talking about
right,
them.
right.
I
was just about to say that made
wear-
everything I said it makes everything I say grounds for suicide. is how I'll say that.
I have so many sweatpants now. I don't know what to do with them.
For those of you, which I'm sure more than half the listeners at this point, more than 8 of you, AraabMuzik is currently sound checking for the Global Spin Awards, which I'm sure you're all on the edge of the seat to see this year's winners of the Global Spin Awards. But
what is that?
It's some sort of DJ producer award. I think.
Damn! Can we get us into that?
Yeah, definitely not.
Can AraabMuzik get us?
But
into
I'm
that?
waiting to confirm whether or not Arab will be able to slide through. But to be completely honest with the 10
I feel
of
like
you at home,
Dominicans like me.
I don't feel like it's going to happen. But he's half Guatemalan. You know Guatemalans
I don't know
hate
what
your ass.
Guatemalans think
You
about
know
it.
Guatemalans hate your ass. Damn, I really did want to talk to homie about Rhode Island and
I was
being
gonna talk.
Guatemalan
I was gonna fan out for like an hour.
I love that motherfucker shit. Great music.
There's a big thing. Well, I'll save it for in case he really comes.
Yeah.
Yo, what you didn't finish your story about the jeans, matter of fact.
Oh, so I gave up on raw denim. I don't care anymore, and it's too much work. And like I won't wear them enough to properly break them in because I like wearing pants, like pants rather than jeans. So I'm just gonna get Levi's.
I bought these motorcycle
511s
pants.
or something.
I bought these motorcycle pants.
Trousers. I like wearing like trousers. Yeah, like trousers. Yeah. Slacks.
Trousers, yeah.
Yeah.
Trousers,
Yeah.
yeah. Trousers,
The,
yeah. Trousers, yeah. Trousers, yeah. You kept going along for a minute. You didn't know I was doing that?
No, what do you mean? I didn't know you were. No, I thought I was doing it. Oh, Chillin Island, no way, Brady.
Hip hop. Oh, yeah.
Hey everybody!
Groovy, baby.
Welcome to the Chillin Island
groovy,
Radio
baby.
program. Or welcome back if you were listening.
It's
you.
fucking groovy as shit,
Ba-da-da-da!
El Rey, new Bodega Bam song. Played it.
It's fucking groovy,
Fucking
motherfucker.
groovy. It's the rain and Project Pat featuring Trey the Truth. Kangaroo. Sounds like every other Project Pat song that's come in the last few years, which is to say, pretty good. I really like it.
Every Project
I like it a
Pat
lot.
song is better than the last.
I like it a lot.
Every Project Pat song is better than every other Project Pat song.
Yeah. He's gotten better and better. What? I didn't hear what you said.
Project Pot.
Prep for those of you at home who know where in New York City, downtown area, to get black boot round eyelet shoelaces. Round eyelet made no sense there. I should try to slip that in. Like round and not like flat sneaker shoelaces.
If you got Black Island Brown and you want to come smoke that shit with us,
Yeah, if you guys know about Cerulean Blue, please call 646-370-5847 if you're into Cerulean Blue.
if you got that Black Island Brown, bring that shit down.
Woo! Tweet at Chillin Island or call in 646-370-5847, motherfucker.
Blaze it. Remember in Romeo Must Die when he was like, "You blaze, we blaze."
I don't think I've ever seen Romeo Stone.
What?
Yeah.
With Jet Li
Yeah.
and Aaliyah?
No, I've never seen
You
it.
never saw
And he's
Romeo
not allowed
Must
to be
Die.
the romantic interest because the East Asians are constantly emasculated.
That's almost not even like possible. Us being the same age.
I've seen parts of it on TV repeatedly. We were in Australia watching parts of Romeo Must Die. remember?
You have to watch.
We actually were watching Zumba. The founder of Zumba was doing all these infomercials. So
Oh
we kept
my God,
watching
that
the
shit was
Zumba
crack.
infomercial, and Romeo Must Die was like 2 hours in that hotel room. God, that was it. It wasn't that fun.
We gotta
It's
watch
not as fun
Romeo
as it
Must
sounds.
Die.
Yeah, right after this we'll hit Angelica and we'll watch Romeo Must
We
Die.
gotta watch Romeo Must Die.
Oh,
To
man.
all y'all out there smoking that brown blue round, watch
Ski-yo!
Romeo Must Die.
Romeo Must Die.
Die. Yo.
Oh,
Yo,
man.
you a big basketball fan, Dapo?
Yeah, you know me. I love basketball. No,
You
a
know,
lot
right
about
now
it.
it's basketball season, and you know what that means.
Chillin Island, the devil.
What does it
I don't
mean?
know what that means. I don't know. I don't know shit about
like
sports. You
basketball.
don't know anything about sports.
I know.
right?
I know a decent amount about sports up to the year 1995 with basketball and the year 2004 with baseball, and then I stopped watching everything. I don't even literally know the rules of football or what the different positions are. Like,
Oh, I
if
don't
someone
know
said
that shit.
cornerback or
Quarterback.
or tackle, I'd be like, I don't know what that means.
I thought I was
Like, I don't know the rules.
I thought I was. I
That
thought I
shit
was.
sucks.
I thought I was whack because I didn't know anything about sports. But then last week I wrote an article about Tyler, the creator, and he doesn't like sports either. So. Now,
Did you really
now
write an
I'm
article about
proud.
Tyler the Creator, or is that a joke?
Nah, I did.
For what?
I don't know, Fader.
What? Really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, it was
awesome.
on my Twitter shit, so I read it, and he was like, "Oh, he hates sports too." Okay.
Well, it was related to Tyler and you not liking sports,
What? Yeah, the article was about me and Tyler
hanging out,
hanging
watching
out and
Romeo
talking,
Must
watching
Die,
Romeo Must Die and sports and shit. And how much we love sports.
smoking mad fucking
How
Buddha
much we love
Bless,
spars. How much we love spars and Buddha pie.
drinking Sparks Light and
Drinking
smoking Buddha Bless.
rated Buddha Bless.
You guys both probably could talk about how you don't have fathers.
Yeah, we talk about.
You're like, I hate football. I don't have a father. I hate football and I don't have a father.
I don't know what that is. What?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Romeo
yeah,
Must
nah,
Die.
yeah.
Jesus Christ. You know who Donald Goines is?
No.
He's like a Chester Himes type author. He's like
Chester Hines.
fuck. Who's that guy who's mad
Donald
famous?
Goines.
Iceberg Slim. Do you know who Iceberg Slim
I know
is?
who Iceberg Slim
He's
is.
like that, except
read his book.
he writes more about having. He was a drug addict, writing from that point of view. No, he's written books. He wrote Never Die Alone, that they turned into that movie. Never Die Alone. He wrote that. He's
that
I
was
just-
adapted into Romeo Must
yeah,
Die.
yeah, but he writes a lot about like really fucked up circumstances. I just read Dope Fiend. I read a couple of his books when I was younger, but I just read Dope Fiend. Damn, that is a heavy and extremely depressing book.
It's about doing
It's
dope
about
and being-
it's about people doing diesel and selling diesel and prostitution in Detroit in the 70s. And Donald Goines, him and his wife were shot in their head when he was still in his mid-30s in Detroit in their house. People think that it's about some sort of failed drug deal, or he used to write a lot about people he knew with, you know, one of those things with like fake names. So probably someone didn't like a depiction of themselves and just shot him. Who knows? You know what I mean? Crazy shit. He started writing in prison, but I wouldn't highly recommend those books. They're great books or whatnot, but I don't know why I can't like blanket recommend books about like hardcore heroin abuse to the general listener, because I don't know, yeah, what that would do for you at home.
You
But
listening
what
to
is it?
Island? If you want to come down and do some black tar heroin, call
What can I blanket recommend for people? What is the thing I drinking
Romeo Must Die.
Romeo Must Die, high quality decaf jasmine green tea. I recommend to pretty much anyone on earth.
Where'd you get that? I want that.
I buy it online from this Canadian company that does a very, very light decaffeination process.
Fuck, I wonder if
Yeah,
fucking
because I get
Zabar's
jacked the
got that.
fuck out. I mean, I can't even. If I drink a cup of coffee, I become creepy. If I drink any more than a cup of coffee, I become useless and fucking weird.
I wonder if Zabar's got that shit you're talking about.
Decaf jasmine. I've only been in Zabar's like 5 times, and it was when I was like 18. I wasn't really. I mean, I was drinking tea then, but I was more into like doing drugs.
Yeah.
And like eating like one loaf of stolen bread so I didn't pass out, and then do
You
drugs.
stole a bread delivery in the morning?
I would definitely steal bread delivery. I would steal mad shit from the Gourmet Garage on 96 was my shit.
Yo, stealing the
I
bread
mean, let
delivery?
me steal like a small amount of food, get this out of the way, and then just do like mad drugs until like I pass out. And I used to drink mad Dubra, and my man Dubra was a little thing. Georgie was my shit. Georgie Blue had just come out. It was
the
blue.
blue
It was blue
Georgie?
food colored Georgie
Damn.
that was 10% more alcohol by volume.
Yeah,
So I remember
oh
I
my
used to
God,
go
I
steal
remember
food
that
at Gourmet Garage, call like whatever my guys to make sure I got right. Then I would go to the liquor store a block from my house, and they'd always on Amsterdam, and they'd always have the new disgusting. Like they had Scissor the day it came out. They
Scissor-
had Georgie Blue like the
Scissor
day
was
that it
lit
came
though.
out.
That's not.
Yeah, no, that wasn't a cheat. It wasn't particularly cheap, but it was like
But you drank the blue George.
the Blue Georgie, 10% more
that
alcohol
shit
by
was
line.
very real.
I drank. It was
How could you be
so
alive?
powerful. I don't know. I was so crazy then. I used to barely eat. I also knew so
Yeah.
little about nutrition that I didn't understand why. This is crazy. I didn't even know that the things that I was eating or drinking had an effect on how I felt because I was so much a fucking piece of shit, like dirtbag. Like it's not even I didn't understand nutrition. Like I didn't get that. I was like, why doesn't everyone just eat rice and duck sauce? It's so cheap. Why would people like care that much about eating salads or buying sandwiches when you can just eat like a couple slices of bread and then one loaf of bread will last you like 3 days? I didn't understand that maybe one of the reasons that I couldn't get out of bed till 2 or 3 was like how I was living my life. Obviously,
Yeah,
like,
that blue Georgie probably has something to do with it
something to
too.
do with
not
it
just
too,
the
yeah.
rice and duck sauce.
Damn, we should get some Blue Georgie.
Yeah.
Some vintage.
After sifting through the information you just gave me, I think the blue Georgie might have something to do with your mind state at the time.
Yeah, maybe.
It was 10% stronger.
Yeah, it was 100 proof, 50% alcohol.
Damn, that
blah,
shit
blah.
is just shoe polish. That's so
Yeah.
crazy.
No, does Georgie still have the bus ads? They dominated that bus spot, like the back of the bus ad, the little square one.
Yeah, I remember.
They dominated that.
Yeah, it's
They had a
always
terrible stock photo of a not particularly attractive model, like not even straddling the Georgie Blue. Like they couldn't even get the Photoshop work to stick the Photoshop bottle into the sexually suggested photo. So she was just kind of standing there straddling nothing, and the Georgie bottle was like a couple feet away from her.
Yeah, that's how I know I
it was
like
like
some
not
shit.
hot at all.
If the model in the ad is kind of busted,
Yeah.
that's what's up.
Oh, that's yeah. I mean, I can't shit on Georgie.
Like you know, like the
I can't
Henny
shit
ad.
on Georgie.
The
Like
Henny ad probably got like a busted model.
I feel the way
That's
about
how I know I
Georgie,
like
but Henny's like a
Henny's
luxury beverage.
Henny is a little more luxury.
Yeah.
It's way more luxury
Yeah.
than
Yeah, Nasir. You used to drink the Hulk. You used to fuck with the Hulk.
that. You know what's funny is I always
I've done
used
that
to
twice
talk-
in my life.
I always used to talk about the Hulk,
Yeah.
but I think I really
Hulk's the
even-
thing you talk about more. Anytime a bottle of Henny's around, you'd be like, you know what we used to do, or you know what you could do.
I always used
More
to talk-
often than I would go through the trouble. Like,
Do they even make Hypnotic anymore? Yeah. Right?
no.
Yeah, I think
They're
so.
not. I don't
It's
think
just
so.
harder to
They
find.
discontinue Hypnotic, or did they discontinue Alizé? One or the other's toast.
Are they the same company now, right?
Nah, they're like enemies.
Yo, I can.
You're now
I can't-
talking like I talked when I was 18 now. Oh man,
I can't
I'm
believe
just so
I used to
frustrated
drink
in my
that
life
shit.
at
It's
this
so
point.
sweet. It's
Damn.
so sugary.
I'm having mad fun talking about this shit. That's the thing I could never get over that time in my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I
everybody-
think I caused permanent psychological damage
that's what everybody
that I will
cares about
never
is when
crawl
you're
out
a
of.
Teenager, yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Regardless of how
Like
whack it
I
was.
try very purposely to avoid any sort of nostalgia or like blah blah blah. Like remember the lowest form of conversation. Like remember that time.
Yeah, right.
But it's all it's objectively, I think of it as the lowest form of conversation. But when I'm doing it, I have mad fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there is an element of that, but I'm not trying to. Yeah, whatever.
The Hulk, yo.
I don't know what it is.
The Hulk is popping though.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to talk about like, yo, if
It was
anybody
bright
wants to
green.
come by and buy any firecrackers.
Do
or
kids know what the Hulk is
pre-frozen
now?
Hulk.
Nah, they got
They
their own
definitely
shit.
don't. What are the kids? Yo, here's another thing I was
Yo,
thinking
the
about.
kids, they have sex bracelets now. They don't even
The
care
fuck
about the Hulk.
bracelets,
They got
like
fuck
a
bracelets.
green one means like I only suck dick, like that shit. Because that was a big thing.
Nah, you get a green one for every dick.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, son.
No, I don't know. That's a good question. Oh, maybe you're at
I
the
think you buy it for yourself.
You at the fuck party, and then there's a bag of bracelets.
Yo,
So
show
you
and
need-
prove,
You
right?
need to prove it, and then you
Like
get
you
the
just suck the kid's dick and you're like, yo, someone pass me a green one, cause I just sucked this kid's dick. And I'm not leaving here with nothing to show for it. I just sucked this kid's fucking dick. You pass me a fucking green bean or I'm gonna set this house on fire.
Give him the green bean. Yo,
I'm gonna
if
tell
anybody-
Timmy's mom that he was having a sucking fuck party if y'all don't pass me a green bean right now, cause I just sucked this kid's dick.
Yo, if you
Trying to
got
get one
the-
more laugh out of making the same joke.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you got the green bean, come down to
You got the green bean.
come down
Come
to,
on
come
down.
down to No Wave Radio.
Yeah, we throw back a
question
shot at
is-
Georgie Blue.
The question is 1-800 What's the question?
646-370-5847 or tweet at Chillin Island. If you got the green bean or if you ever drank or even know about Georgie Blue.
The basketball, downtown basketball girls show, all girls basketball show, they figured out the numbers is really 646-370-JUGS.
646-370-JUG. Oh, that's so good.
Jugs.
370-JUGS.
646.
Baby. What do you drink these days when you get drunk? Yo, I'm finally getting out of Greyhounds. There's so much liquid.
Too much sugar. Too much acid.
Sugar and acid, and it's just
vodka,
fucking
vodka soda.
And there's so many
man,
bad
I drink
ones.
vodka soda.
Yo, I'm switching, and I can't believe I'm even saying this. I just started getting like whiskey or scotch on the rocks. I don't even like the way I don't like alcohol per se.
Vodka soda.
Shit, man. Maybe I should get vodka on the rocks. That's a unique drink to be like, this motherfucker's crazy. But you know how it is. You go to if you go to a fancy spot and you get vodka on the rocks, it'll be like, this kid's dumb. He's
Or
not
vodka-
sophisticated. I don't
vodka
want to let them.
Vodka splash of soda. What's dumb?
Vodka splash of soda.
What's dumb about it?
You know how the idiots are. They're like, he doesn't have a sophisticated palate.
Why? Because he drinks what?
Because he drinks vodka. Because they drink vodka. If you drink vodka, people think you're like an idiot. And
Wow, what?
You know, and because all these fucking all these stupid mixology bars, you got to drink like whiskey or bourbon or the other things. All that shit is gross. I don't
That's
give a
white
fuck.
people shit. I don't care about
Get the
that.
fuck out of here. Like you think you're cool because you get bent. Anyone could get bent. Tell me.
That's white people shit
Yeah.
with the wingding shoes.
Tell me.
That's wingding leather shoes.
That's some wingding fond ass storefront.
That's little
bullshit.
That's
shit.
leather wingding slacking
It's all
shoes.
alcohol. There's no difference between getting
That's
fucked up.
Professor Wingding slacking
There's no
shoes.
sophistication. Just like when a motherfucker's trying to be like, Dad, come on, smoke this shit. Come on, smoke a little weed. And I was like, dog, I put my time in, son. Get the fuck out of here with your weed.
So
Why
if
don't you
you're
shove that whiskey up your ass and do a handstand?
if you
Son, I put my time in.
So,
yeah.
if you a Professor Wingding slacking shoes waste of space, call 646-370-JUGS now.
Now, baby.
Get the green bean.
Green
Earn
bang.
that green bean if you like it so much.
Chillin' Island. No Wave Radio.
That green bean. Is this the right headphone?
You're the
It
right
sound like the
headphone for me, Buster.
Only one of them is on. Maybe I should try this other headphone.
Yes, try as many as you want, Buster. They're all free.
Hold on. This is another headphone, but I can't hear it. Nope.
Amigos across the country. Was the
I can
last
only
song
hear
you
it through
heard.
one, but that's cool.
That's good enough for a person like you. A person like you doesn't deserve any better because you're bad. What?
I don't know. What's
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just 646-370-JUGS 5847 if you want to call or continue tweeting at Chillin Island.
calling
like
you bitch?
have been. We got a tweet from our buddy GD Committee who tweets they still have those Georgie ads. They just got to change them up a bit. He has a Subway ad with a white bikini ass that says Georgie, obviously photoshopped onto the stock photo of the woman's ass.
I want the party
The
people
R
to
in
listen.
Georgie's backwards, which I guess I don't remember, so I guess I'm not as big a fan as I thought.
Yeah, wait. Nah, I think that was always the case.
Always okay. I don't imagine. Man, maybe they're trying to be more hip with the kids, more hot topic with it.
Is that like, you think it's to look Russian or you think it's to look like Toys R Us?
Shit.
It's a corn association?
Got the life.
Okay.
Pyramid Country says fuck sports.
Who said that? Who said that?
Who said?
Who's a big boy?
The lead singer of Korn tweets, what up, what up? Listen to the show, big fan.
Damn, for
Interested in coming by. Sorry, dude. We don't want ya.
real? Yo, I got a Biggie, yo. I have a small black Biggie, and I decided it's too small.
Yeah, explain what a biggie is for
The
our listeners.
Marmot Biggie.
It's a giant down jacket.
It's the murder jacket.
It was a lot of kids were killing each other for them, and they were
If
being
you're from
purchased in all
uptown,
sorts
you
of
already
colors.
know what a Biggie is. And if you got a medium black one, I
And-
have a small black one.
And they were being sold at
It's a Paragon exclusive.
Paragon, which is a sporting goods store by Union Square, and they had to discontinue it over pressure that they were selling things that kids were killing each other over.
Because that's the problem. But okay,
Yeah.
so I got the small. If your little cousin need a small and you got a medium and you want to trade me,
And he's been crying about it all day.
call in to my Twitter.
What color is yours, and what color do you want?
It's
Probably-
black. I just want another black one.
So someone has a red one, they should fuck off.
I think they had a maroon one back a couple years that I would fuck with.
Aight.
Awesome. I think I just want a black one again.
Okay.
I mean, I like my shit is the 2014, so it has the gold on the inside. I would want that. If someone has the 2014, I would want
Dirty
that.
pop. I got you.
Dirty pop, ooh, dirty pop.
Guys, do you guys want to know what I have to do today? Yeah, we do. Cool. I'm going to Chen's Watch Repair, a beautiful little watch stand on Bayard Street in Chinatown. Chen and his partners do a fantastic, cheap, and efficient job with any watch needs you may have. I recently purchased a cheap leather strap for a new Indian watch there, but I asked them to poke 2 holes, but I still need a 3rd hole poked because my wrist is so tiny, like a woman's wrist, a tiny woman's wrist. My God. So I'm going to Chen's Watch Repair. Afterwards, my black Abington. Abington was the original name for the Timberland company, and for a while, they still do. They on the first year they decided to bring back the brand name. They had these really good, plain, not that expensive black boots that I wear to this day, but the shoelaces got all fucked up, and I need to buy.
That's what that is. Those are Timberlands.
Yeah, they're technically they're Timberlands. Yeah. Abington.
Damn.
They're nice, you know. They're regular
I don't
black
like
boots. What don't you like about
Nah, I
them?
like
No,
them
just kidding.
okay. I don't
They're
like
fine.
the
Yeah, they're fine. They're whatever.
shit with the shoelace part.
Oh, I got you. You don't like the shoelace flap, whatever it might be called.
Yes.
Gotcha, baby.
Yes.
So I'm going to Venerable New York institution David Z to buy new black bootlaces.
Yes. That is very much. What am
What?
I doing?
You're just a fucking obnoxious supporter of lugs to this day.
I just love Uggs,
Uggs,
Vasquez.
lugs.
Is it Vasquez or Vasquez?
Vasquez. Skywalks.
Yeah, I just only fuck with
Airwalk.
Vasquez.
Skywalk. Whatever walk.
Mountain lumber.
A mountain lumber's
Nah.
all for you, and mountain lumber's never for me.
Remember the commercial that's like, so full of life, save us, hum.
And then John Legend smokes 3 beaties live on air.
Beaties.
He
would
makes you
smoke
watch him
beaties.
just smoke beaties and ash them on an expensive piano.
Yeah. I bet he injects people with shit so that they can't move.
Hey, don't accuse John Legend of being a Bill Cosby type, all right? We don't know if
damn.
any of that's true.
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
I'm glad that
Yeah,
everybody
14
hates.
women have came forward accusing him.
Yeah.
They're like accusing him of allegedly raping. I'm like 14 women over a span of 20, 30 years. Bill Cosby's a rapist. He deserves to have his money taken away and to be flogged and or executed.
I've been known about that. Why do people know about it now? Because of the Hannibal Buress thing, right?
Hannibal, and I think it flared up again either right before or right after that.
It's definitely because of Hannibal Buress.
Okay, so
So
right
that's
after
what's
that.
up.
Okay, yeah, hell yeah.
Because I've
Hannibal.
been known about that, but nobody ever knew what I was talking about with it when I brought it
And
up.
then you sounded like a maniac.
Yeah. And now
Beloved
everybody
Bill
knows
Cosby.
because of Hannibal Buress. So that's kind of
Yeah,
ill.
I mean,
that,
I
like, a
stopped having any
comedian
love for Bill Cosby when he started going crazy 10 years ago with his conservative,
shitting on
pull
black
your
people.
pants up style
Yeah.
black conservatism. Yeah.
I mean, everything about the Hannibal Buress thing is
With
basically
the hip-hop
thing.
pants.
Something like that.
A peely peely pooly pop. Right? That's like Bill Cosby's catchphrase.
He does say that. He does say that all the time. God damn it. You do such a spot-on impression of his Australian slang.
But I'm going to do it one more time.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
No, you do it one more time or I'll
A
smack.
peely peely pooly pop.
Fucking classic Cosby, man. You can never get enough of that kind of shit.
I love that show. I watch it every day. That's how I know how to
Damn.
do an impression like that.
I still have all these gross T-shirts and jackets and all sorts of crap that I got sent to my house, and then I sell it to like. Yo, recently I found that Buffalo Exchange is less willing to buy old gear than Beacons. It used to be the other way around. Buffalo Exchange would just buy any garbage you brought unless it was completely fucked up. So I'd bring like, here's 30 ugly T-shirts, or like, here's 3 crappy, what were those fucking the native brand shoes, those little foam
The
shoes
plastic
with
shoes, yeah.
I brought like 7 pairs. They bought all 7 pairs or whatever. Now they're all like, there's a little wear issues here. Like they're all like, there's a little bit of wear if like anything's wrong. And I'm like, this is fucking nasty Buffalo Exchange. You just buy whatever trash I deem
All those
to
kids
bring
that
you.
work at that shit need to get Ebola and die.
Yeah.
You need to
That's what I'm
bring
saying.
them some blankets with Ebola.
I knew some like, they were nice, but like clearly LA type people who worked
listen,
there.
I moved here from Kansas
Yeah,
3
like
months
some
ago.
people moved here like 2 weeks
There's
ago.
wear issues.
But they were mad cool actually, and they would just buy everything unless it was really fucked up. And then they stopped working there. Now I walk in and I'm like, you guys remember me? No one knows me, and they treat me like shit. So I went to Beacons with all these old like a M51 and all these other jackets, all in like good condition, and they bought them all. But you're supposed to, when you sell at Beacons, you have to pick up all your shit the next day.
What
I call
shit?
when you
the
drop
shit that
off.
doesn't.
Yeah,
It's a
shit they don't
concession
buy.
thing. I thought they just buy it off you and they sell it.
No, they buy what they want. Whatever you don't want, you gotta come and pick up the next day.
Oh, like
but I
they
called
look
like
at- okay.
I dropped it off, but I called like 4 days later and was like, I didn't even care, and they were like, without me, I already didn't care. I would have picked it up. So before I could even be like, I don't care about picking those clothes up. I just don't want them around anymore. They're like,
Yeah.
well, yeah, I don't know if you went to get that stuff, which I didn't, but it's gone now, and honestly, there's nothing we can do about it. So, and I was like, yeah, I just
You
wanted
should have been like, good, you stupid
You
bitch.
stupid bitch. How about I use some of the cords on that hoodie that you didn't buy and I just wrapped up? I'm not gonna say that. I would have made that joke regardless of the person's gender. I'm just talking about killing
How
someone
about
who's
I
rude
just
to me.
fucking pour some Bola in your ear?
Yeah, you. Yeah, you.
Hey Jennifer, why don't I just put some fucking
Jennifer.
Bola in your gurn?
And you're hey, Gurney, what do you want?
Go on.
Go on. Yeah, nothing. They have some money waiting for me at that stupid place.
What's
Fuckers.
what's up with Ray Lavender?
What have you heard?
Nah, I don't know.
Wait, is that a real person?
Yeah, it's the dude that did My Girl Got Girlfriend.
Oh, Ray Lavender is definitely not his name. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't know how to feel about that. Definitely not good.
I don't know what's
Maybe
going
not
on in the
bad.
news. That's why I can only talk about shit from 2009.
No, you.
What's
crazy,
going
dude.
on in the news right now, man?
Damn, the news.
Or like in music news.
damn, Solange got married in Marigny, which is a
Oh,
very
that's
awesome
what
neighborhood.
that stupid shit was.
She
Okay.
was wearing white and cycling around. and shit.
All right. Okay.
Wasn't any stupider than anyone else's wedding photos, but all wedding photos are stupid and pointless.
No, I just don't have to hear about other people's weddings
Yeah.
on Twitter.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
God, like I'm saying, everyone's constantly tweeting about celebrities' children and their weddings, and I'm like, it's just that's true. We did have friends at this wedding. Pat
They just
Wimberly and his wife were there, and they were actually in some of the paparazzi photos,
Oh, cool.
which was funny. But other than that, it's just like, what's wrong with people? Why do they have to vicariously live through celebrities
I think
for
it
their
makes
joy?
them. I think it just makes them more relatable because they're just people that get married and have kids and shit.
Right, but like what? I don't know. This is just gonna get too deep, and I'm gonna have to start naming names, and that's the last thing I want to do. But come on, everybody, chill.
If
It's
you
weird
want-
and creepy, get a life.
If you want us to chop your head off, call 646-370
I guess
Jugs.
like pop culture and pop music and celebrities are a much more integral part of other people's life and how they relate with each other, which I still
Than
think
who?
is sad, but is maybe explainable. Because I don't know. You and me can maybe talk about experiences we've shared together or things we've done in our life, versus you and me having to have a conversation about Kanye West because we're both scared of connecting with other human beings and terrified of life. But I guess other people.
That's 'cause-
You know what I mean? Do you understand what I'm saying? That, like, why do people like?
Nah, I'm obsessed with celebrity. I mean, not like obsessed.
I mean, no, we're
but I'm
inundated.
concerned with celebrities.
I know. I keep up to some extent because it's unavoidable, and we're inundated with it. But like, I don't know. I don't leave my house to have half-hour conversations about millionaires with people I consider my close friends on a regular basis. Because what the fuck? You know what I mean?
I mean, some people get online at the Victoria's Secret Street on 42nd Street to see the Victoria's Secret models, and they know all their names and shit.
Right.
That's
But-
fucked out.
Right, but that's a direct connection. They're going to watch a performance or whatever you might want to call it.
Nah, they just like.
Regardless,
like,
they're
say
going
hello.
to see something happen, or they're going to physically see the bodies of the people, which is creepy in and of itself. But whatever, that's always been. It's always been that way since the beginning of
If
time.
you have a sweet body and you want us to chop off your head, you got to call 646-370.
Nobody.
Jugs.
We had a couple calls that didn't go through. I don't even give a shit about that anymore. nobody's worth talking to except me, you, and the homie Taha.
Shout out to Taha. He's been
Whatever.
sitting here
I'm
talking
done. I'm done accusing people of being trash. I'm trash, dude. Just I'm trash in a different way. I'm a piece of trash. You know, you guys are garbage. There's a difference there.
If you're a pee trash garbage, you need to call
Stop. I do not want people thinking that I give a fuck about talking. Wow, I'm just in a bad mood now.
Damn, you're losing your shit, bro.
Yeah, I really am. Chillin' Island. No Way Radio.
Rock and roll, baby, is all
Yo, yo,
over.
yo, yo.
Always
Yo, yo, yo,
looking
yo, yo.
around. Rock
Yo, yo,
and
yo,
roll,
yo, yo,
baby,
yo,
is
yo.
here and
Yo, 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 yo.
baby.
Yo.
Yeah, baby. E40, you're not a big fan. Tell me more about that.
It's not that I just like that shit's not for me.
I got you. That Bay Area stuff freaks you out. They are very
It freaks
strange
me
people.
out. I kind of when
I respect them though. They have their own slang and their own weird scene.
when we would tour,
They're
when
fun.
I would tour with like Victor and stuff.
Yeah.
I kind of
You listen to Rappin' Forte all the time. You
After
lose
a
your mind.
while, I was like, okay, I get why y'all like it.
Yeah, it makes sense contextually.
Yeah, but I don't.
Because your guys' brains are so small.
But I don't like it.
Just kidding. All of California's brains are small. Even LA. Even though y'all think you guys are so great. Listen, I've been there a couple of times. I wasn't impressed.
You smart.
Smart.
You loyal.
Loyal. That's the end of this program. Once again, I'd like to apologize.
Hey yo, peace.
AraabMuzik got stuck at the sound check for the Global Spin Awards, which are, I think, ending now, which does me no good. That's the nature of live radio. Sometimes the people, they come. Sometimes the people, they don't.
Yeah, hey yo, peace.
But I'm always here, so don't feel too bad.
Dap well, hey yo, peace.
See you guys next week when we'll be having Laura Nami is from Capital, New York, and Mohammed Khan, political director for the Zephyr T-Shirt campaign, coming to talk about New York politics and the state of New York politics. We'll talk about the MTA, affordable housing, and a bunch of other shit. Adios.
It's your boy Skeleton. Peace.
Oh, and the week afterwards, Alec is back, and you're gonna have to stop. You can stop listening to this guy.
Hey yo, peace.
Hey yo, peace.